I've made a couple of videos here in the last few weeks about one specific play from Gleyber Torres, and then an overall profile on how he is, I feel, the laziest player in baseball. But as we get a little distance from the World Series, I did want to make a video exploring how it wasn't just him on his own team that brought this energy. The Yankees overall in 2024 might have been MLB's laziest team, as despite having easily one of its most talented rosters, they consistently underperformed both defensively and on the bases due to a lack of focus or effort, i.e. lazy plays. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, going over a few that I think illustrate this best. We'll of course throw up the plays from Gleyber here, being that horrible looking one from World Series Game 1, as well as just some lazy ones throughout the season. But I want to move past that quickly since I've detailed it extensively. Instead, let's look at some more general examples, like the play that may have cost them their final chance at a World Series run, when Anthony Rizzo fielded this ball at first base, then didn't immediately hustle to cover the bag, allowing Mookie Betts to reach with the Dodgers' first run. Additionally, Garrett Cole didn't get over there either, which, in a game of that consequence, honestly, both players should be doing. But it wasn't just in the biggest of moments that this happened. Here's some fielding plays that they didn't take it all seriously, allowing runners to either reach or gain extra bases, where they absolutely didn't have to. Starting with Trent Grisham bobbling this ball in center field in a game the Yankees were already trailing 8-4, allowing the runner to get to second. Here, Anthony Rizzo doesn't follow a ball into his mitt, resulting in one of the easier errors you'll ever see on a first baseman. But even that one wasn't as embarrassing as the one that DJ LeMahieu would tally versus Texas, as DJ didn't fully watch this ball into his mitt before seeing it ricochet off his glove, allowing the runner to reach. Here's an example of something that happened a lot all season, outfielders pulling up on pop-ups that were far more difficult for the infielders to try to get to, allowing balls to fall that definitely didn't deserve to be hits. All of this was indicative of a team that would have ranked in the bottom 10 defensively in baseball, save for one real contributor in Anthony Volpe, who had more outs above average himself than the rest of the team combined. Their base running was somehow even worse, as they tallied the lowest runner runs in all of baseball, committing such boneheaded plays as getting doubled off at first base on routine fly balls, having two runners getting picked off in one inning in the playoffs, and whatever the hell this was from Trent Grisham trying to score the go-ahead run. Again, I do believe that lazy doesn't just mean being physically lazy, it also means allowing for huge lapses in focus at times. Now, I want to throw up a bunch of times where the Yankees had batted balls that had expected batting averages near or above 400, yet they didn't feel the need to run out the plays, turning many of these from what would have been potential hustle hits into more than easy outs. As I've said before, I think it's fine if you don't give 100% on every routine play throughout the course of a long season. But on plays that are less than routine in games that are close, there's just not a good excuse for that in my opinion, especially when you have as much talent on the roster as the Yankees do. Let's finish up this video with a play that didn't even end up having as much of a negative ending as it could have, but still was pretty indicative of their overall philosophy, as LeMahieu here grounded this ball to second base and still nearly got doubled up even after two misplays by the Red Sox. As a major league team, you just can't keep doing stuff like this all season and not expect it to come back and bite you in the ass, as it did with the Yankees in the World Series. Now, with all that being said, I do want to mention I've made a number of negative Yankee videos since the start of the playoffs, but the reasoning behind that, at least for me, is the frustration of seeing a team that has the potential to be one of the most exciting in baseball not give it their all in the most important moments of their season. I'm frustrated because, despite the fact that I've never really been a Yankee fan, I do like this team, but over and over they kept making themselves into more villains than I think they needed to, and that, frankly, was a bit disappointing. Hopefully there'll be some kind of culture shift come 2025, so I never have to make a video like this again.